Well, you know, people I spoke to say that although the public health emergency ended in May, families are still dealing with higher costs of living, inflation, and other financial expenses. And these benefits provided them with some much needed relief.
Food has, risen in cost just as a lot of things have, and it's definitely been helpful to be able to focus my money, what money I do have, on other things instead of having to focus on, am I going to be able to feed my family tonight?
According to the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services, 1.6 million people in North Carolina receive SNAP benefits, and 260,000 North Carolinians are enrolled in WIC, a supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children. Alyssa Hareholds is enrolled in both.
It's something I look forward to every month because it saves us in a lot of ways.
Starting August 1st, some pandemic benefits will go away for both programs. For WIC, that means less options for families. Loosened restrictions are ending that allowed families to make brand substitutions. Carol Hardison with Crisis Assistance Ministry says the flexibility allowed families to make healthier choices.
What this really means is moms could be looking at cheaper alternatives, right? Alternatives that are not as nutritious for a growing baby.
Hareholds says she is not looking forward to those changes.
There's only certain brands that you can get through the WIC program, and usually they're like more off-brand types, sometimes stuff that you've never really heard of.
For SNAP benefits, families will now have to recertify every 6 months instead of 12 months. Struggling college students also will no longer be eligible, and the time limit on benefits is also back in effect. So adults between 18 and 49 without dependents can only receive SNAP benefits for 3 months in a 3-year period unless other exceptions qualify them.
I think it's unfortunate because, being somebody who, has definitely benefited from these things, I couldn't imagine, not being able to use them anymore. They've definitely, helped us get along.
Now, Crisis Assistance Ministry says they are seeing firsthand the effects as more benefits are coming to an end for families in food and childcare and so forth, because more people are showing up at their doors and the need for assistance for financial support for rent, utilities, and other things are much higher. Live in West Charlotte, Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.